later on in the competition, but no seeding in the World Youth Championships. And Jakubov, as I said, he had a lot to do to turn things around going into the final round, having maybe taken just a bit too long to assess the situation in the first round. And Razmarita got a bye. So this is first taste of action. Just checking that the thumbs are attached there. Or referee, that's one thing you have to check. The head guards, the gloves, the protector, the gum shield. So Salgado with a height advantage there, you can see. And whoever wins this will box Ljesovic, who we just saw go through.
Round one.
Salgado, Cuba in the red. Razmarita, Southport, Moldova in the blue. Just looking to use the jab there. Salgado, keep Razmarita at bay with that weapon right to the body. Cuban fighters always have very, very good basics, drilled and drilled and drilled, and that jab is a weapon for him there. It's not a rangefinder, it's a heavy jab. Razmarita will do well to get inside it. There's already some marking up around his right eye, actually, where that jab has landed. I think the referee has noticed it, actually, and that's why she's taking him over to the doctor. And that opening minute there is just a classic demonstration of a textbook jab. He's a strong-looking fighter, physically strong, Salgado, and he's just snapping that jab out. He's thrown a couple of rights to the body, and now he's got that target to go for. He'll just keep going for it. Right hand off the back of the jab. Right hand to the body. Razmarita looks to try and move forward if he can. And every time out it comes, that lead hand, he just snaps it out. Been quite a few fights over the last few days where I've asked for that from fighters. They're up against someone who likes to come forward and get onto the inside. And Razmarita's that kind of fighter. And not that many that we've seen who I've asked to snap out that lead hand and just throw with it have actually done it. Salgado is doing exactly that. He could do this any which way, I think, to be perfectly honest. And I don't mean any disrespect to Razmarita when I say that, but Salgado, we can see here is levels above Razmarita, and he could choose to fight this in any manner, really, and he would win. But when you're up against somebody like this who's kind of walking in on you or trying to walk in on you, this is how you do it. Right hand off the back foot there from Salgado. And again, off the ropes. Dominant first round for the Cuban. (10-8) in there from Emerson Pastor of Guatemala. 10-9s from everybody else. And they've just got the end swell out on that damage underneath the eyed there for Razmarita.
Seconds out, please.
And the corner knows that this is hard for Razmarita. That Moldovan corner, they know.
Second round.
Just speaking to him softly in the corner there. They just want to try and keep him going. There's that jab again. Right hand just rolls away to his right. Razmarita just inching forward, inching in, but just gets caught with that jab. Short right hand on the inside there, as he did manage to close the distance down. Right to the body. Lovely uppercut on the inside there, Salgado. Razmarita, to be fair to him, is trying to press this as much as he can, but there's another uppercut from Salgado. And as I said, he can win this fight at range, and he'll win it on the inside. Right hand followed by a left hand, and you have to give credit to Razmarita here, because he's trying to land, he's trying to make an impact, he's trying to win, basically, but he's in with somebody here who, and there's no shame in this, but he's in with somebody here who was just a lot better than him. Boxing ring is a tough place to be at the best of times, but in this kind of situation, it's even harder. But he's showing us some serious bottle here, the Moldovan. Right to the body, maybe a bit low. Nice little left hand there from Razmarita, but Salgado comes back with a right to the body, a right upstairs. Another uppercut, and the knees just seem to dip a little bit there for Razmarita. Salgado covering up well there, though. He's looking for that right to the body, right uppercut most of the time. He tucks up. Razmarita has his go, and then Salgado will come back, usually with a right to the body, as he did there. Right to the body, right uppercut. That's what he's looking for, left to the body. And he's choosing to have this up close here, Salgado. Final few seconds of round two. I think Razmarita feels like he's safer at this range than he is just on the end of the jab, and I don't know whether that's really true, but at the same time, he obviously feels more comfortable in this kind of a fight. There goes the belt. Little tap of the glove there from Salgado. He's got respect here for Razmarita, you can see that. Because he's toughing this out, the Moldovan. Couple of 10-8s in there. Did have some success on the inside at times, but that's what he was looking for, Salgado. He tuck up, basically waiting until Razmarita finished punching. They go with the right to the body, right uppercut. There we go again. And there the gum shield came out. That was Salgado's, actually. Slightly surprisingly.
Second round, please. Third round.
So it's the third and final round. Salgado of Cuba well in front here. He's in the red. Valeria Razmarita of Moldova is in the blue. And he's stuck at his task here, the Moldovan fighter. He's in with a very good operator. And got marked up around that right eye from the jab early on. But hasn't let it discourage him. Good movement again there from Salgado, then just takes a step off to the right-hand side. He's not looking to engage quite so much in the third round here, Salgado, and what you have to bear in mind here is that this is a tournament. He's boxed once already, tough fight against Shapakov. This will take him into the quarterfinals. He's hoping to box another 3 times after this, and he's got this under control. He's got it in the bag, and he won't want to drop any rounds, but there's no point in him going out there in round 3, putting his foot down and really looking to put on a show and get the stoppage and expend unnecessary energy. That's not a wise policy. So hence he's just sticking and moving a bit more here than he did in that previous round, certainly. And than he did in the first. He threw plenty of jabs in the first, but he was stood in front of Razmarita, out of distance, but throwing those jabs just to get control of the fight early on, put his stamp on it, and make sure everybody knew who was in charge, which he absolutely did. And I don't think Valeria Razmarita will be too upset with this either, because the last thing he would have wanted would have been Salgado coming out to try and make some kind of point in this third round. Nice left hand on the inside there from Salgado. Right to the body, right uppercut, but nothing really on that one. Just tapping. And then just looks to finish with a few more solid punches. Bell goes at the end of the fight, touching gloves between the two. That's a comfortable win for Salgado, but no shame in that for Razmarita, no shame at all. He's in with a top quality fighter there. And he toughed it out.
Ladies and gentlemen, win on points with the unanimous decision. From the red corner, Brian Leon Salgado, Cuba.
So through he goes, Salgado. Three rounds to nil, and plenty of 10-8s in there as well. Three of them in that final round. Not sure that was a 10-8.